Yes, indeed. What's happening, y'all? It's a serious Saturday. You dig? And I'm gonna tell you why it's so serious because, hey, man, the honorable man of the year has done something again, y'all. I keep telling y'all who the man of the year is, Mr. Joseph Biden. I keep telling y'all. Now he gave clemency to Big Meech's brother. Man, come on, man. Now, if y'all don't get this man of the year, y'all hating. He gave clemency to the last final portion of BMF. Now, y'all don't know who BMF is. People who don't watch I ain't gonna cap. I haven't watched it. I've never watched the episode. I ain't gonna cap. No disrespect, but what I'm saying is the original can't be, you know what I mean, at that particular time. And I understand he trying to tell the story of it, and that's great. Watch the show. Not hating on any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that really BMF really didn't blow up until they came to Atlanta. And that's when they really caught, like everybody really started to know who it was. I'm not saying it got started here, so don't come for me. I didn't say BMF started in Atlanta. I said that it didn't catch fire. Nobody really caught fire to BMF like that till they came here. Because in the strip clubs where we were at that particular time in the 90s, that's where we saw the shit blow the fuck up. And that's where you saw all the niggas come in the club spending plenty money back then. So that's how BMF really took off in Atlanta. Even though they from Detroit, they from up top. Alright? So, anyway, man of the year for me, again, is the Scorpio himself, Joseph Biden. Big salute to Joseph Biden. Because now he may be responsible for bringing back BMF, y'all. Bring it back. Now, if you're going to bring it back, I got to say this. If you're going to bring BMF back, please bring it back without all the bullshit that happened. It was a lot of bullshit that went on in the city, especially in Atlanta at that time, because that shit was hot. It was hot back then. That shit was like you wanted to be at every club, like when them niggas were throwing parties at the strip club, you wanted to be there because that shit was, it was just that lit back then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that movement, that shit there caught real wind up in here, up in this city. It caught a lot of fire. So if y'all gonna bring it back, man, do it a different way. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's just try to cut out a lot of violent shit that went on. You know, it was just a lot going on. You know, it was so much drug paraphernalia. My goodness. Yeah. Which we know people gonna people, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, do what you need to do. You know, but I'm just saying, that kind of stuff really is what really destroyed the movement, because you start putting too much paraphernalia through the city. And that's what started fucking it up. And that's what, you know, all these people caught wind to it and fucked it up. So, anyway, congratulations to BMF, you know. Hey, man, you got Big Meech and you know, halfway out of there, almost. Now you got his brother back together. I'm glad to see two black men come back together who created a movement. You know what I'm saying? Finally get some of their life back. I'm glad to see that. Big salute. Salute to the BMF fellas. You hear me? Now, let's move on. Now, to my punks in pink. To my punks in pink who like to call us a disrespectful word for a lesbian, which has no meaning. If you went to college, if you're so smart, you should know that that D word does not have anything to do with being a lesbian. That's a part of a cliff. there's no way I can be part of a cliff. So to those that keep referring to us as a part of a cliff, hey, to my punks in pink, I'm gonna give y'all some money advice, because I told y'all money made. Now I don't know if y'all have done this already, but for the intro of your show, you should turn that into a ringtone. As a matter of fact, not only should it be a ringtone for people to download, you should turn that into a song. You should re-record it, turn it into a song, and sell it. Now, that's my word of advice. I don't be too nice to people who talk shit. I really don't. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes you have to, you know, feed your adversaries sometimes, or your ops sometimes. You have to, you know, show them, you know, how authentic you really are. You understand? And how you stand on business, which I do. Give a fuck what you see, but I'm always on business. So anyway, that's my tip for my punks in pink. Anyway, I'm gonna get on off here, man. It's serious Saturday, man. I'm glad to see that two brothers who started something is back, finally, almost back together. All right, let's get everybody who created a movement back together, but let's do it better. You dig?